In this session, I would like to tell you about introduction to DOM. What does mean by DOM? DOM in the sense document object model. In the sense you can manage, operate, create and delete any kind of elements. Element in the sense we know about that one. Element in the sense that is a HTML tags. We can say that it is an element. So here in this DOM, this is the latest feature in JavaScript ES6th version, EX6th version. So in this DOM, you can see there is this kind of functionalities is there. In the sense you can find the HTML specific element, you can change the HTML element, as well as you can changing the inner HTML of element, as well as style of HTML element also. Even you can add and delete, you can create element, you can remove element, you can add HTML elements. These kind of functionalities are having in this DOM known as document object model. So let's have a look. What I will do is I want to generate one date method in specific division tag only. For that, I will take a new document. So I will name it as DOM CLS class.html. So now what we need to do is we have to insert one HTML tag. I will insert one HTML starter template. Here you can see it seems to be like this. So save this one. What I will do is I will open this one in live server. Now we can see it seems to be like this. There is we can't find any kind of content over here because we couldn't insert any kind of content over there. So what I would like to do is here I need one heading, so that I will go with H2. Here I will put some heading. Here you can see. And after that I want to take one paragraph. For that I will write some dummy content. So quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So this is my paragraph. So here we can see what I will do is I will copy couple of times so that I can generate one paragraph for our project. So what I will do is I will put these elements into one parent known as a section. So I will close this one. Even I will put these two divisions into this section. So here you can see this is our section tag. What I will do is I will align these things like this. Here you can see save this one. So we need to assign some CSS to this section. So here you can see this is our main elements whatever we inserted into this document. So to assign a style sheet, I will go with the internal style sheet. Here you can see this is our internal style sheet. There I will use section tag. I will put some CSS for this section, and what I will do is width is equal to, I will go with 450 px. Now you can see this is width. So what I want to do is I want to insert some date method in between these two elements. For that what I will do is I will go with H3. Here you can see I want to put some date method over here. Here you can see even I couldn't mention any kind of date method over here. So to generate the date method, what we need to do is I will write some script about the closing body tag only, because that element will render in between body tags only, so that this H3 also having in between body tag, so that we need to assign that DOM document here in this script. So to assign that script what I will do is I will create a SECTION section, SCRIPT script. So this is also internal JavaScript. So here you can see. So generate date method. What we need to do is we need to assign date method to variable. So variable TODAY, today is our variable. So new date is a method having in this JavaScript. So whatever data it is having, those values will store into this today variable only. So I want to assign those value to this h3 only. So that what I will do is I will assign id equal to, so I will assign some id name as date. So here you can see this is date id. So what I will do is I will put some document dot get element by id. So here you can see I will mention those ids in between double quotes, and I will place it as date. So full stop. So I will assign some dot, and we will assign this one for inner html text. So where we need to render this date value in specific division id only. So that division id is rendering by get element by id. This is the id name div id. So in that div id it will render this today date variable will render. So what I will do is today. So here you can see save this one. Now you can see it seems to be like this. There is a date method is there, it is having gmt, and in isd timings is there. So this is the default value which is having in javascript date method. And moreover this document dot get element by id is getting putting these values into this div id, or else h3 id is equal date method. So what happening is in this DOM object, it will change the inner html of element, as well as it will change the style of html element. Even it can create an element, it can remove an element, it can add an element also. These are the features and functionalities are having in this document object model, which is invented by javascript ES6. This is only basic about a document object model.